Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimmy, your astute tourist. It is Hump Day. We made it. We made it through half of the work week. It's Hump Day Cocktail Hour. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you stopping by. We got a room full of folks here, and the piano player is doing his thing. And thank you guys for coming in with us. We're going to feature a drink that Paul S. Vines from PSV Odyssey featured on his last booze news that you can use. Tonight we're going to be doing the gin and tonic. It's a warm day here in New England, and I thought it would be appropriate and to have a gin and tonic and help support Paul with what he's doing as well. So that's what we're doing tonight. We'll get to that in just a minute. I want to go over to the chat and say hi to some folks. Shirley from Glitter World is here. Thank you for coming in. And the Moonlight Adventures, Josh and Mallory are here. Thank you guys for coming in. Let's see. Well, that's me saying hi. Danny D, the super supporter, is here. Thank you for coming in. Scott, the Lone Cross, is here as well. Good evening to you. And Law Jones is here. Good to see you. What are we drinking? It is the gin and tonic, and great. I'm assuming you're saying that because of the gin and tonic. I am Jimmy, your bartender tonight, if you can see the headline up there. Billy from Bamanola is here. And I want to apologize to Josh because it's Josh and Chastity. I think I said Mallory, but that's Blaine and Mallory. So it is Wednesday. I haven't finished the week out, and I need that cocktail. But so I apologize to you guys. But thank you for coming in. Sharon Rowland is here. How are you, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. Everybody is saying hi to everyone. My mom is here with us. Good evening, Mom. I hope you and Dad are doing well. Thanks for coming in. And let's go over right to the piano player. Let's get him playing some piano music. So there we go. That's a little bit better. Get rid of the crowd. Take them out of there. We need some lounge music. Fantastic. I take good care of our piano player. I take care of him. He gets good tips. So you guys can tip him if you'd like. We've always he'll appreciate that for sure. Everyone's saying hi to everybody. How's your week been going so far? Mine's going fantastic. It's great. The weather here is unseasonably warm for this time of year. It's only April. What's the date today? The 12th. It's like 70 degrees out here, Fahrenheit. It's awesome. I am not complaining one bit. The weather here is, it can't be beat. Tomorrow and Friday, close to 80 degrees here. And then we'll be getting some rain over the weekend. But we'll take it for sure. I hope you're all having a great week. Like I said, mine's going really well. What's everybody drinking tonight? It will be, like I said, we're going to make the gin and tonic tonight. And I think we should get started. What do you think? Let me know in the chat what you guys are drinking. Billy says we're supposed to be under a coastal flood warning. Hasn't happened yet. Well, are you... well, you're in New Orleans, so I hope you don't get any of that flooding, my friend. Scott says doing good. Took 2 days to do a medical leave application. Hope everything's okay. Coming in super clear. Fantastic. It looks like we don't have any issues with our signal right now, which is good. So I'm glad we're coming in clear. I did look at boosters or extenders. I'm not very hip on that stuff, but I was looking into signal extenders, and I'm probably going to get one because the router it's only a room away, but sometimes when the weather seems to be nasty is when we get that not so clear signal. So, but I'm glad it's working so far. Let's knock on wood and hopefully it stays that way. Scott says he's drinking cherry flavored water, getting his gallbladder out next Thursday. Oh man. Well, I hope you feel better, my friend. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad it is clear. Like I said, we're going to knock on wood. Gin and tonic with a Jewel. Nice and cold. Right on, Lord Jones. We're going to be doing that too in a few seconds here. I just want to continue to say hi. There's our good friend Ava Potterfield. I caught you at the tail end of your stream today. I went in and I said hi, and you signed off, which is fine. A lot of you folks do your streams when I'm at work, and for obvious reasons, that makes it hard for me to get into everyone's streams. But I do my best. Again, we're all about supporting each other, so I want to make sure that we do that. Danny says she is drinking vanilla Pepsi. Excellent. And we support anything that you want to drink here tonight, whether it's alcohol or it's a mocktail or not. I was in Eddie Lugo's stream a little bit earlier this afternoon, and Alice said she's going to make him a mock pina colada. So if we see Eddie, we'll make sure that he's having his pina colada. Tiffany Johnson is here. Hi, Tiffany. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Prayers to you from Sharon to Scott. Everyone's saying hi. Sorry about the stream, Sharon, Tiffany says. And you're very welcome. All right, so let's do this, shall we? So this one is not such a complicated drink. So we're gonna use our glass. We'll put some ice in it. Oh, you know what I need to do that I haven't done is slice the limes. So let's do that right now. I did not slice the limes. All right, so we can do this without cutting my fingers off. That would be a bad thing. But gin and tonics, you can't have a gin and tonic without some lime. All right, so I stopped on the way home and I picked up some tonic water and some limes. All right, so we got that cut up. Slide them over there. So we got a glass full of ice. Tonight we're drinking Tanqueray. This is the Rangpur Tanqueray distilled gin, and it's made with rare Rangpur limes. I hope I'm saying that right. But so I was watching Paul. I like how he bartends. He doesn't measure anything. I think he said about a third of a glass of gin. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm following his recipe. This recipe comes from PSV Odyssey. Paul S. Vines from his Booze News that you can use. This was the drink that he featured this week on his channel. So, all right. So now we're gonna juice one lime. The juice of one lime. Put that in there. Everybody can see that. There we go. Clean up my mess. And then we got the tonic water here. This is the traditional tonic water, Polar. I think what makes it traditional is it has quinine in it. So, and I dropped this on the floor, so I don't want it don't want it to fizz over on me here. So, all right, so we'll fill that up. Ah, yes, the effervescence. We're going to stir that. Use my knife. And then, of course, the last thing is the lime. So there you have it. This is a tribute to our good friend Paul. And this was his suggestion this week. So this is the classic gin and tonic. And here's to you folks. Cheers. Happy Hump Day. Okay. Like I said last week, the same thing goes. That'll do. It's very, very good. I haven't had a gin and tonic, and I can't remember when. I don't know why, but it's fantastic. So cheers. I'm gonna have another sip. Cheers to you guys. And cheers to Hump Day, the work week. Good evening, Paul. This one's for you, my friend. Thank you for featuring this. So we had to feature Paul's drink. So 2 hands on the wheel, my friend. But thank you for driving and listening. We appreciate you. And if you've seen his video for the gin and tonic, or even if you haven't seen it, you need to go over and watch him make the gin and tonic, because he does a fantastic job. And then when he tastes it, he takes the glass and it goes out of camera, and he drinks it, and then he puts it down and it was empty. I like the way he bartends and the way that he drinks. He drank the whole thing in one sip. It was fantastic. So here's to you, sir. Thank you for that. You inspired me to have our drink of the week is the gin and tonic. So let's go back to the chat. Let's say hi. Alex is here. Good afternoon, my friend. How are you? Hope you're enjoying the warmth outside. Hope you have not had to go to many brush fires. Not yet. Some of the surrounding towns have definitely had them. Folks are talking to each other. Naughty, I forgot to prep, right? I didn't cut the lime. That's okay. It wasn't too bad. And you know what? No Band-Aids needed. So yes, you can use a lemon. For sure. I would agree. Law, do you use a lemon in yours, or is it a lime? What do you use in yours? Ava's saying yum. Definitely yum. Billy says looks good. Tastes very nice too. Let's see. I'm gonna get through this. Chillin' Charlie's here. Hi, Charlie. Hi to you, my friend. Happy Hump Day. Law says taste it. He did drink it all. He did. Like I said, I like the way he does it. That was awesome. Paul's the man. All right, so how's everybody doing? Are you having a good week? I know I'm having a fantastic week so far. Lemon cut into jewels, right on. Okay. I like that. I'll have to cut my limes into jewels. Back in the day, I can remember, do you guys remember drive-in movie theaters? You may still have some where you're at. They did away with, Charlie's puffing with us. All right, right on, buddy. Have a puff from me. Alex says he's getting over a stomach bug. No peel, no pit, no membrane, just lemon. Right on. That's the jewel. So I was talking about drive-in movie theaters. So I have this memory when I was younger. I was out of high school, but around here we had a lot of drive-in movie theaters. Now you'd be hard-pressed to find any. But what we would do is we would pre-make pictures of gin and tonics. You know those Tupperware ones where you push the button on the top to hold everything in. And we'd make up 4 or 5 of those and put them in a cooler. And then we'd go to the drive-in movie theater and we'd watch the double feature and drink gin and tonics. That's a nice memory I have. It's been a long time. Like I said, I used to make beer, or I've said this in other streams. I was a brewer, a novice brewer at home brewer. I made some really, really good beer. But now, the older I get, I don't know if it's if I have a sensitivity to the grain, the carbs in the beer, or what. But beer just doesn't agree with me. So I switched over to smoking cigars and drinking whiskey, which I don't think is a bad thing. I don't smoke every day and I don't drink every day, but we usually on the weekends I'll enjoy at least one cigar, a couple glasses of scotch, or a glass of whiskey. But it's been a long time since I've had a GNT, and the weather is so warm, and watching Paul guzzle his down definitely has inspired me. So this is a nice change. Very nice. Anybody else having a cocktail while we're enjoying Hump Day? I know that Danny's she's having her vanilla Pepsi. Law Jones is drinking a gin and tonic as well. Scott has his, I think he said he has cherry flavored water, which is nice. Yeah, right on. So let's see. Let's do some business here. Don't forget to hit the like button and share us out. If you haven't done any of that yet, I would appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, and most everybody here has subscribed, we appreciate that. And for the folks that are watching on the replay, if you're not a friend of ours yet, we'd appreciate it if you come on over and join the team. And welcome aboard. Loves You is here, all the way from the Philippines. It must be, is it morning there yet? Are you staying up late or up early? How's the puppies doing? She literally has like 9 dogs. I don't know if you can hear Sophie in the background. She's mad because I locked her out of the studio tonight. Ava says, my peach Bellini is delicious. That sounds fantastic. Is a Bellini, does that have champagne in it? Or is it wine? Scott says it's going to be 86 tomorrow and 87 on Friday. So yeah, Scott lives just south of me, maybe 25, 30 minutes away from me. So we're both going to enjoy the warm weather. Law says it hit 75 for the first time today. Crazy weather, huh? So you just woke up, still in bed. Right on. Well, that's okay. We support watching from bed. Let's see. Dad, wait, I'll be over to see that. I was just reading what my mother said. She said that my dad is listening too. Hello, Dad. Everybody wave to my dad. My dad's, him and my mom are down in Florida, so, Lone, it's 76 here in South Georgia, Sharon says. Okay, yeah, Ava, all right, it's wine and peach. I knew it was something like that. Colleen and I have actually enjoyed a Bellini. I think we've had it for breakfast one time. Not just the Bellini, but I think when we were in New Orleans, we had breakfast and they were serving Bellinis. I forget what kind, though. Maybe strawberry? I don't know. It's been a long time. Let's see. Danny's saying hi to Jimmy's dad. Loves You is saying hi to Mom and Dad. Law says hello to Dad. I know he appreciates it. He's not really a YouTube guy, although I do FaceTime them. And I get to see them. But he's probably doing what he usually does. I bet he's sitting in his recliner, and he was probably either watching, let's see, what time is it? It's 20 after 6. He's probably watching some news, or I think he watches that show called The Five, or he's watching a movie. That's typically what Dad does. And so I keep seeing Nugget. Is that your dog? Is that your dog, Tiffany? Nugget? All right, Charlie. We'll see you in a minute. He's letting the puppy out. But yeah, so let's see what's going on. This week has been busy. It's been busy at the fire department. There's been a lot going on, a lot of calls. Today we had a smoke condition in the school, which was caused from a faulty microwave, believe it or not, but we had to evacuate all the children. Had to get out of the school for a little bit until we figured out what it was. But I'm dealing with a lot of code issues. The NFPA is the National Fire Protection Association. I deal with a lot of fire codes in my work. And so it's been a busy week. Like Alex was mentioning earlier, it is... So usually in the spring after the melt, all that fuel that's been on the ground from the leaves that fell in the fall that were covered by the snow, now that we have the warm weather and it's been a little bit of breeze happening, all that has dried out and now we're getting brush fires. How's the brush fire season going in your area? Tornado warnings at the Port of Everglades. Oh my goodness. Colleen and I went down to the Everglades when we were in Florida a couple of weeks ago. And I was just showing my son some of the pictures. I got some really cool photographs of alligators and of some of the wildlife, some birds and that. Dad's saying hello to everyone. Sophie's scratching at the door. Should be scratching a hole in the door if I let her. Yeah, so we got some good shots of some of the wildlife down there, and I can imagine no burn warning there, low winds and dry winter duff. We saw some fires, not in the Everglades themselves, but just north of them. I didn't actually see the fire, you could see the smoke. Now I know down in Florida they do prescribed burns, which means that they light the brush on fire on purpose. It's a controlled thing, and that's to burn all of that fuel. Cruising on the high seas and travel is here. Good day to you. Thank you for coming in. I hope everything is well. It's what is it? You guys are 14 hours ahead. Am I right in saying that? So it's got to be morning there, right? 12 hours, 6 a.m. Yeah, what's it, like 8 in the morning there? 8:20? 8:30? I believe, right? You're in Australia. It's hard to keep up. I can't remember all of my friends. But I appreciate it. We got 8 in the house. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Let's do a little bit of more business. Help support our channel by buying some swag, if you wouldn't mind, some t-shirts. Our coffee mugs are fantastic. We do have a new logo out, and I haven't designed anything yet. I've been lacking or slacking. I did forget your name. I gotta write it down. I'm sorry. I saw you say good day all, so I wasn't sure if you were in Australia, and you're like, no, I'm not in Australia. And did I forget your name? I did. I can't keep up. I apologize. That's all right. Josh was in here, and I was saying hi to Josh and Mallory. And it's not Mallory, it's Chastity. But I'm old and I'm forgetful. I'll eventually catch up. So I apologize. Thank you, Billy, for posting everybody's links out there. Tiffany saying hi to Billy. Drive north to the border. So you're in Canada? Is that right? Oh God. It's Wednesday. I haven't barely even had any of this drink yet, and I'm forgetting stuff already. Please don't hold it against me. Yeah, A. All right. That's right. Oh my gosh. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate that. So I was talking about our swag. Go on over to, if you don't mind, help support our channel. I use 100% of the proceeds. They go right back into our channel. I don't put any of it in my pocket. I use it to make more t-shirts, coffee mugs. I also use it to buy and design our new things like our stickers, which this is our new logo right here, as opposed to our old logo. I like the new one better, honestly. And if you want a sticker, all you have to do is go to theastutetourist@gmail.com, send us your address, and I'll send you off some stickers. So, cruising on the high seas, send me your address, and I'll mail you some stickers. And anybody else that wants them. If I said Koths, would that help? Koths? No, apparently not. I'm probably slow on the uptake today. Good evening, Z. How are you, my friend? I was with you and Eddie earlier today. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you're enjoying a mocktail or a drink of your choice. There you go, right, Scott? We suffer from a disease known as OMS, old man syndrome, right? Or my wife would say CRS. Can't remember stuff. Right? I suffer from OMS or CRS. I have to write everything down. Even when I'm at work, I write everything down. But anyway, so Z, thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. Nugget is Tiffany's neighbor's cat. Okay. It's not a dog. You think a Wi-Fi extender will help my memory? I need a memory extender. For sure. Z's saying hello to everybody. He's drinking Kool-Aid. Right on. What flavor, Z? What flavor are you drinking? Let's see. If I was to drink Kool-Aid, I think my two favorite flavors are either grape or orange. Same here with Eddie. Everyone's saying hi. Good for you, Z-Man. Here's cheers to Z-Man too, because he's been working hard. I know that. We won't say too much, but he's been working hard. So, Tom's tired old man, right? Right, Law? Yeah, hell yeah. Loves you. It's good to see you. She used to walk with me every morning. We used to do a lot of morning walks last year. I haven't done many of them because I'm doing them from the studio. It's a lot warmer in here. I may have to do maybe a couple a week. I'll do the morning walk. We'll go live and do the walk. Although I don't know how the signal is when I do that. So I kind of enjoy sitting, having my coffee in here with you guys, and just chilling and talking and enjoying ourselves. So I was talking about the swag. If you want to go over, our coffee mugs are awesome. We have some really cool t-shirts. I know I'm jumping around, but and the last thing is I have a PayPal account. Like I said, all the proceeds will go and support the channel. We use it to bring content and to provide swag. We once in a while we do giveaways. I'd like to do more. We did a Helping Hands for Cruising giveaway during the Cruisathon, and we gave away, it was like 11 different gifts, I think. And you know that costs postage to send all that stuff. Some of the stuff I sent to Canada. There was one thing, I would call me V1, and I went to, and it was small. It weighed less than a half a pound. And I went to mail it to her, and it was going to cost $121 US. So I went online and I bought one online and sent it to her address that way, and it was like $13. So way cheaper than me mailing it to her. I just kind of drop shipped it to her, so that worked out. But like I said, all of the proceeds that we get, they go right back into the channel, and went right back into the channel, and we use it for all of that stuff. And I'm reading some of the, let's see. So he's drinking tropical punch. Right on. That's awesome. I love that. Najuma Brown's here. Hi, Najuma. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate you hitting the like button. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. Loves You says, Jimmy, I'll start the day. Good to be here again. Have a great stream and night. You as well, my friend. I appreciate you coming in. And I appreciate your support as always. As always. I'm just looking at my Facebook now. Robert. Yes, Robert. Thank you, my friend. And I see that I didn't send you your stickers yet. See how forgetful I am? I apologize, Robert. It's good to see you cruising on the high seas. It's my good friend Robert from Canada. I'll get those out in the mail to you tomorrow, I promise. Najuma's here. Kool-Aid is quite popular in chat tonight. I like Kool-Aid. You know what I buy too is I buy those little packages you can put in a 16-ounce thing of water of Kool-Aid, and what's the other one we buy? The grape and orange crush. Those are really good. Have you tried those? Those are delicious. Let's see. Z's asking, what kind of music am I using on my background? So, I was using YouTube, you know, in the studio. They have some of the music, but now it's not free like it used to be, or a lot of it isn't free anymore, or you have to share the revenue. So I pay for my music. I use Adobe Stock, and the music you're hearing came from Adobe Stock. This one happens to be called, this particular music is called Cocktail, and it's I pay for the license, and I have to, when I do my streams like this, when I go to hit my revenue, I have to put in my license number. That way YouTube knows that I own a license for this music. So that's what you're hearing there. I do use, some of my music does come from the YouTube Creator Studio, and I used to exclusively use them, but that I don't use a lot of it much anymore because I pay for the Adobe stock. So cruising is fun anytime. Thank you for coming. I love your picture. I know I've said that before, but look at that big smile. That's beautiful. Just getting home. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Doesn't the post office still have the $5 boxes? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. They were going to charge me $121 for this small item, so... I could be wrong, but they wanted a lot of money from me to send that, so... Yeah, you love the jazz. Yeah, me too. We have to have lounge music, right? Some jazz music. I was talking about when we were in New Orleans last time, we stayed at a hotel called the Prince Conti Hotel in the French Quarter. And they have there's a restaurant lounge there. It's called the Bombay Club. And it's set up like, I want to say it's like a men's club. It's all wood and leather furniture and just beautiful. And they have jazz bands like this in there. So much fun. I love the music. Let's see. Jill and Charlie is back. Thank you, Charlie. All right. So throw my little lines in there so I know that I've got to everybody in the chat. I hope you've all had a good week. I know already I've said that I've had a good one. It is the middle of the week. It's Hump Day. We're sitting right at the top. We're getting ready to go over on the roller coaster and work our way towards the weekend. Tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. we'll be up. It'll be our last live stream for the week. We do a 4-day live stream week. 3 mornings, and of course Wednesday, Hump Day, we do our evening one here, just like we're doing now. But our streams, our morning ones are at 6 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday at 6 a.m. to start your day. And then usually after me, Eddie Lugo comes up, and then it will be, typically it's Kurt and Marsha from CME Traveling. Ava Potterfield comes up at around 9, not every day though. Monday and Wednesdays, Ava? I think that's right. And then it's all kinds of various other people. Usually Paul on PSV Odyssey on his Facebook page will list everybody for the following day, usually starting at 6 a.m. with our stream. We're usually the first one. I get up early and I have to get out of the door early, but I want to make sure that I have coffee with everybody. That's important to me. So, but it's important. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, we're up at 6 a.m. bright and early, having coffee. It's the Cup of Joe live stream with yours truly, Jimmy the Astute Tourist. Let's see. Ava says, I have to get some walking done, trying to be consistent. All right, Ava, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Say hi to your husband. Law says he's drinking Bombay Sapphire, which is, I have to try that. I've had it before, but it's been a long time. Comes in the blue glass, right? Bombay? Is that the blue glass bottle? Z says he keeps using his Christmas music instrumental. Well, whatever works. That's okay. You can find some free music on YouTube. On our, if you go to the YouTube studio and go down to, I forget what the tab is, but if you look at left, it's all the way down to the bottom. I forget exactly what they call it, but you can find some music on there that's free. Just find the one that doesn't show any dollar signs or anything on it, and you can use that. So if you find something good, you can throw that in there. Sharon says she loves Christmas music. Yeah, me too. And like I said, if that works, why not? Charlie says, yep. Coffee and streaming with Jimmy. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Charlie and I usually go over to our good friend Dan Anderson. He's a fantastic guitar player. He's usually up every day. He does a live stream and he jams to some of the music that he's written. And I'll see Charlie over there some days, and we'll be bantering back and forth, of course. Andrew's here from Embarkation Nation. How are you? Good to see you. We saw you earlier. Or is it Jennifer? Or is it both? Usually it'll say Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. But either way, good evening to Andrew and Jennifer. We appreciate you guys coming in. Of course, we appreciate everybody that's here with us. I can remember when I started doing live streams, and I'd be lucky to get 2 people in. I'd get 2 people coming and going. One would be lurking, and somebody would come into the chat, and that was it. And now we have 13 people here, and that means the world to me. I just appreciate all of you guys. Our channel has grown in the last 3-4 years. It's been almost 4 years since we started, and it's really grown. We don't pay too much attention to the numbers, but I think it's great. We're here for the fun mostly. I'm a creative guy. As you can see, I got guitars in the back, and I'm a musician. I used to record and write music, and now the video stuff is kind of my creative outlet. So I just appreciate all of you guys. So thank you so much for everything that you do. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. So Dan does Monday through Saturday. Okay, that's what Scott's saying. Right, Charlie? Dan does rock. He's a great guitar player. He's so good, and it's Schecter guitars, I think, that he has. He has quite a collection of guitars. He is the man, and his mod extraordinaire is Eileen, and she's awesome too. She's a great musician as well. She usually plays the uke on her own channel. Eileen Perez, she's great. Our show comes on at 9. All right, so you're up after. There's somebody on at 8:30 though, isn't there? At 8, it's CME traveling, and then 8:30, and then you're up at 9, Z. Okay. Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate that. Hey, look who's here. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, my friend? Cheers to you. Did you get your pina colada? Did Alice make you your pina colada yet? He's going to have a pina colada smoothie, a mocktail. Or that's what we heard. We talked about that earlier. But thank you. Cheers to you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. I don't know where you find your energy. Eddie is like all day doing streams. He's on, he's off, he's on, he's off. He's just doing great. Good to see you. A lot of fun. His streams are definitely a lot of fun. So he's going to have his mocktail later tonight. Okay. Right on. We're enjoying a gin and tonic for those who have just come in or came in after I made the drink. I was telling Colleen, so Colleen works late on Wednesday. She works late on Wednesdays. It's one of the reasons why I do the night stream versus the day. And I sent her a text before I started, and she's like, "Oh, what's the drink tonight?" And I told her, and she said, "Oh, yes, please. Can I have one when I get home?" And I said, "Absolutely." So she'll be having a gin and tonic too, enjoying one when she gets home from work tonight. And I highly recommend it. If you, if you like that sort of thing, it's always good to have one after work. Again, I don't do it every night, but Hump Day, we celebrate our cocktail hour. So cheers to everybody. Thank you for coming in. Yes. The only thing that's missing is a cigar. I don't smoke in the studio. I've talked about this before. We have two areas on our property that we do partying in. And again, Colleen says, what does this say about us? We have 2 bars here. I have one in the basement. That's what you said, right? You need to chill it first, right, Law? Okay, I will do that. I have my marching orders now. Isn't it? It's good. I can't remember the last time I had a gin and tonic. I really can't. Okay, so I was telling you, I said, we have 2 bars here. And it's more about the entertaining than it is the drinking, I'll be honest. But we finished the basement off years ago, and similar to the Bombay Club, which I built mine way before I ever went there, but it's all dark wood. It's like mahogany color, and it's like a men's club down there, or like an Irish pub. We have a bar there, and that's become my cigar bar, is the one in the basement. So that's the only place in the house that I'm allowed to smoke. We have I have an ozone generator that I use in the basement. After we're done in that room, we close it up tight, and I turn the ozone generator on for about 2 hours, and it gets all of the smoky smell is gone. It's amazing. So that's the only spot in the house I get to smoke my cigar. And then outside on the back deck, we have a tiki bar. When the kids were little, we had a pool. We had an above-ground pool, and I built the deck somewhat halfway around the pool. So you'd go up on the deck, and you could jump right into the pool off the deck. Well, after 20 years, the pool decided it didn't want to stay standing anymore, and the pool fell over. And the kids were older, and right before it fell over, the dogs were the only one using the pool. The dogs would go up on the deck, and I have Labrador retrievers. Of course, they're water dogs, so they were the only ones that would go swimming in the pool. So after the pool fell over, I said, why will we put up another pool? We're not really using it. The kids are grown, and the dogs will hose them down. So I finished off the deck, the spot where the pool was kind of cut into it, and squared it off. And then I always talked about putting a little tiki bar out there. And I always thought, those little ones that you can see, they're just a little, maybe a 5-foot bar that you can put on wheels and put the edges up with the grass roof on it. They're just short. And I thought, let's get one of those. Maybe we should put a tiki bar up. And I kept talking about it and kept talking about it. Finally, my wife, Colleen, God bless her, she was like, I keep hearing about this tiki bar, but I don't see any tiki bar. When are we going to get a tiki bar? So that was like a challenge to me. And my oldest son, Nicholas, and I decided to build a tiki bar. So we built one. I did do a live stream last year from it. We had Cup of Joe out at the tiki bar. But we're getting ready to open it up. In fact, I think possibly this weekend it's supposed to rain. But if we can do it in between the raindrops, I'm gonna open it up for the year. And then we're gonna do a Wednesday Hump Day Cocktail Hour from Tiki Jim's Dockside, is what we call it. And you guys will get to hang out with us at the Tiki Bar. It's one of my safe havens. It's kind of my sanctuary on the weekends. I really like it. Again, it's not about the drinking, it's just about the experience, the atmosphere. I put on some island music, and we have the lights out there, and I got my tikis hanging, and it's a great time. It really is. So we'll do that. You guys will get to see that. Eddie, you're right. She did call my bluff. She did. And so what I had in mind originally is nothing like what we built. Of course, Nick was helping me, so it's I think it's 10 by 10, and it's a full bar. It's got hot and cold running water, so we can wash dishes and blenders. It has a refrigerator, and you can fit probably half a dozen stools. And I continually keep decorating it, so the more I'm out there, the more I do to it. So, but yes, she did call my bluff, and I think she absolutely loves it. I know I do. I really do. Have you ever seen free roaming tiki bars at Port Miami? I have not. I haven't been to Miami. I've only been there once, actually. It's been a long time. You can... Cubans in the Caribbean, especially about $20 each. You could bring 2 into the USA. Oh, cigars. Okay. I'll be honest. So I've been smoking cigars for several years now, and I've had Cubans, and they're very good. But a lot of in Nicaragua and in the Dominican, a lot of the seed that they used are Cuban seeds. And I'll be honest, those cigars I'll put them up against the Cuban any day. Honestly. Charlie says he loves tikis. Me too. I watched this guy. It's called, I forget his name, but he has his breezeway. I think I talked about him the other day. He built a tiki bar in his breezeway, and it makes mine look like, yeah, his tiki bar is awesome. This guy just went all out. He must have spent thousands of dollars on his tiki bar. I forget his channel, but he is on YouTube, and he has his breezeway tiki bar, and it is fantastic. You know what? Let me see if I can find it. We got a few minutes. Let me see if I can find his. This guy is just fantastic. Breezeway Tiki Bar. All right, his channel is Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour is what he's called. See if I can just get to his channel and see some pictures. All right, so let me go down here and we'll share it. And I'll show you. This he's awesome, honestly. But he's like into it. I mean, he is like the tiki master. So here's his channel. Let's see. Can you? Yeah, you guys can see this now. Here, let me make it bigger. Like this. All right. So here's his channel. Aloha from the Breezeway, home of Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. And I don't know if he has pictures on his community page or not, but and again, I don't know this gentleman. I just stumbled upon his page. So this is him working on the Breezeway. Yeah, okay. So I don't really want to play any of his videos. Or do I? Let's zip through it.
I tried 3.
Let me shut that off. Let's see if we can zip through it really quick. So here he is. So this is at his house. And he made, look at that thing. Mine looks nothing like that. Here's his tiki bar. Let me kind of fast forward through it. He gives us a little tour of it. So yeah, he's got all this. He's got all the stuff. He's got it all. Have you ever seen the free roaming tiki bars? So I know on the lakes up here they have boats that are tiki bars you can rent. Law. They have their own boat motor. Right. Okay. So that's similar to what we kind of have. So anyway, here's the guy's tiki bar. Let me fast forward through some of it. So there's the inside, and this is on his breezeway. It's awesome. It kind of reminds me of Trader Sam's. Has anybody been to Trader Sam's in Disney World? If you haven't, you need to go. So anyway, that's his place there. But so awesome. They have their own boat motor and zip around the other boats. Bring your own booze at the bar. I've seen those, but not in Miami. We've seen them around, and we have a big lake here in New Hampshire called Lake Winnipesaukee, and they do the same thing there. So that's what my mom's saying, the Weirs. So that's at Weirs Beach. They have those floating tiki bars. Charlie's going to feed the puppies. Let's see. Tiffany's saying hi to Mom. So Tiffany, Nancy is my mother. Just so you know. The flaming head is freaky, right? Outside he has a volcano that I think it shoots water, but it's all lit up orange and everything, and it's a lot of fun. So if you get a chance, go over to check out that guy. If you're interested. Yeah, Law says he'll be checking it out. Yeah, if that's something you want to check out, I mean, it's awesome. The guy's and I stumbled upon it. So I'm slowly stealing some ideas from, but his is all indoors. Mine is out. So the bartender, of course, Tiki Jim, he's underneath cover. So, but we're going to do probably in the next few weeks, we'll do a cocktail hour at the Tiki Bar. I'll need some help, so I'll see if I can employ some help and some of my friends. It's a lot of fun out there, and we do enjoy ourselves. Cheers, everybody. I hope you don't mind my glass. New England Patriots. A lot of people hate them. It's okay. That's okay. We don't mind the haters. Mom saying hi to Tiffany. So we got about a minute left. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I really, 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 really appreciate you. When I say that, I mean that. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. I mean, it's so much fun having people in the stream. Don't forget to hit the like button and share us out and tell all your friends. We'll be up tomorrow at 6 a.m. for Cup of Joe live stream, our Thursday morning edition. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA will save your day. And when I tell you that I am living proof, please believe me when I tell you, because I really am. Having a positive attitude and employing that in your life every day really works. And it also draws positive energy. I'm not a shaman. I'm not some goofy person that is all spiritual and all that. But when I tell you that it works, it really does. It'll push the negative energy away, and you're going to have a fantastic day. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day. Smile at them, say hello, hug them, shake their hand if they're willing. Don't just run up and say, Jimmy said hug somebody. And don't forget to tell those around you, the ones that you love, that you do love them, because we never know what tomorrow brings. So live for today and enjoy everybody's company. Don't forget to think about our and have a prayer for our first responders and our men and women of the armed forces. They're out there every day putting their safety on the line to protect ours, our safety, our freedom, our liberty. And that's why I display that flag right there. I'm very proud of that flag. I salute that flag every day. If you think about the meaning behind that flag, and the folks that have come before us that have actually given their lives to protect that piece of cloth, it deserves so much more respect than it's been getting these days. So, and if you're not from the United States, think about the flag of the country of your origin. People have certainly put their lives on the line for that. So to protect that and to protect our liberties and our freedom so that we can do this. We can have our Hump Day Cocktail Hour, and I can enjoy my friends in the chat and all of that. So thank you guys again. It's been a great time. It's always been great. Like I said, we'll see you tomorrow morning for Hump Day. We'll see you tomorrow for Thursday Cup of Joe. And I guess that's going to do it for me. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. My name is Jimmy, your astute tourist, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Have a great day. Bye-bye.